Good afternoon, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Manny.
And welcome back to the Big Show. Congratulations, varsity soccer. Holland beat Grand Rapids Christian 2-0 Thursday night that advanced them to the state semifinals. Holland plays Stevensville Lakeshore at 7 p.m. at Portage Northern High School on November 1st. Great work, Chewy, Michael, and David. Keep at it and fight to make it to the championship game.
Calling all artists. If you're missing out on art, please come to the art club every Friday at lunch in Mr. Mulder's room. Everyone is welcome, so get your food and come on over.
Students, we have a technician in the building every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to noon. If you are having Chromebook problems, please ask your teacher to let you go see him during that time period. Please do not let your Chromebook problems go unsolved. We must use this service opportunity if we want him to continue to visit our school building regularly. Get it fixed.
This week we are doing a live raffle drawing. For our winners we have Andrew Pedraza, me,
and Chewy Morales.
There's still some cars in the parking lot that don't have parking passes. I think Alec needs to show us the boot.
You don't want to end up like Lauren with the boot on her car, do you? No, you don't. So here's an easy way to get a parking pass for your car. Step 1. Get the parking permit from Miss Payne in the office. Step 2. Fill it out. Step 3. Turn in the parking permit and $20. So here's what Lauren has to say after she got her permit.
Well, my life is a lot better now that I have bought my parking pass.
The pass looks like this, and your car won't have the boot.
Students, avoid the boot by buying a parking pass in the main office. Manny, did you know that it is American Diabetes Awareness Month?
No, I didn't know that.
I'm not sure what American Diabetes Awareness Month is, but let's see what Lauren can tell us about it.
Diabetes is a chronic, often debilitating, and sometimes fatal disease in which the body either cannot produce insulin or cannot properly use the insulin it produces. The most common diabetes are type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and gestational diabetes. Type 1 diabetes occurs when the immune system mistakenly attacks and kills the beta cells of the pancreas. No or very little insulin is released into the body. About 5 to 10% of people with diabetes have type 1 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes occurs when the body can't properly use the insulin that is released, called insulin insensitivity, or does not make enough insulin. About 90% of people with diabetes have type 2 diabetes. A third type of diabetes, gestational diabetes, is a temporary condition that occurs during pregnancy. It affects approximately 2 to 4% of all pregnancies in the non-aboriginal population and involves an increased risk of developing diabetes for both mother and child.
Wow, those are some interesting facts about diabetes. I bet there are some good books out there for diabetes.
I'm sure there are, but I prefer to read mystery books.
Well, you should read Weird Michigan then, because there are some history, mystery, legends in it.
Yeah, I guess I can read it, but I think Tanai and Sarah are about to tell us about it.
Beware of little monster melonheads in the woods near Saugatuck and Bridgman. They come from an asylum called Junction Insane Asylum. Allegan County determined it was a lie and never existed.
Stonehenge of Nunica. Fred and Pam Levine turned their 7 acres of land in a famous England Stonehenge. This couple thinks they symbolize spiritually and the mystery of life. The Michigan Dogman. Whoever looks at him gets traumatized. There is a song about the Dogman called The Legend by Steve Cook. There are people who get the chills from listening to this song.
Wow, that book seems really interesting.
Yeah, it does. I'm looking for some other good books to read. Do you have any recommendations?
No, but I'm sure America and Gloria has some really good reader recommendations.
A good book recommendation would probably be Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Why I love this book is because it's kind of like The Fault in Our Stars, but it's just a little bit different. It's told by two different point of views, told from the girl's point of view and it's told from the guy's point of view. And I really loved it because you got the insights from both of their minds and not just one character. So that was good about it. Another thing would probably be like, because it was a big romance book, and I know some people see romance books as kind of like overrated and like overused or whatever, but I know that I can read tons and tons of romance books because that's just who I am. But yeah, you should definitely read it because it's a really, really good read and you won't regret it.
Book recommendation would be The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I love this book because it's about this girl who basically like feels like no one ever loved her because she has cancer, and she meets this guy named Augustus and they fall in love, and it's just like this big love story, and it's so interesting, and like there's like drama parts, and like if you like drama books or if you like action books or romance books, and you'll love this book. It'll have you going up, down, round and around. It's so good.
Wow, those books look amazing. You want to know what else looks amazing? Throwback pictures of our teachers.
Are you curious what some of your teachers looked like when they were younger? Well, here are some pictures from then and now.
I can't believe the difference between those pictures. Like, oh my goodness.
I know, Mr. Woods was looking real good. There are a lot of artists nowadays. I don't understand how people can just pick their favorite artist and song.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to pick an artist and a song for me for the query. Well, let's see what everyone else has picked out for us today.
So who's your favorite artist?
Young Gravy. He's just an absolute god.
Young Gravy just kissed. Hot damn. Pull up on the scene.
My favorite artist is Kyle, and my favorite song by him is Nothing to Lose.
So who's your favorite artist?
It's Post Malone, and my favorite song from him is Rockstar right now.
When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
The Beatles.
I'd say my favorite band is Rush, and my favorite song from them is Tom Sawyer.
My favorite artist is Chance the Rapper. My favorite song by him is Cocoa Butter Kisses.
My favorite artist is Hobson, and my favorite song by him is I Need Help, because it's just woo.
Did you not get the news? I made a million bucks, but they're not getting views. How did I manage to get robbed from the...
My favorite musical artist would probably be Lord George Line, and favorite song would be Cruise.
My favorite musical artist is Truthfree Red, and I would say my favorite song is Love Scars.
I do it, I does this, I does it. Hey, shout out my bloody mom.
My favorite song is Caroline by Anime.
Don't wanna hear about your horoscope.
Wow, those are some really great songs.
Well, that's all we have for you today. We will see you next week, Holland Early College.